I'm not sure if people have heard about this yet as a whole, because I got a lot to say about it. This is probably going to be one of the most rewarding things that I would ever do. Yeah, I'm having too much of a good time right now, Matt. I got to take it down a notch.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Slots Fan Podcast for a special episode. I'm so excited. John, I would say that you're my favorite guest. You're the originator of this show. I'm so happy to have you on. I got to talk to you not long ago, and now you're back. So we've got a special episode today. Before we get started, as always, please follow our guest's channel, NJ Slot Guy. We've got a link in the description. I'm sure you're all following him already. And while you're at it, follow the Slots Fan Podcast, because you might get to see NJ Slot Guy show up on this channel more often as well. John, how's it going, man? It seems like not too long since we last spoke.
Matt, I could talk to you every day. Hang on. I got to text Gamble Smart. I'm going to tell him that I'm the favorite guest, not him. You know, that Dave thought that he was the favorite guest, but not even close.
It's like the holy trinity for Slots Fan Podcast, I think, is you and Dave and Mark, because honestly, you're responsible for like 95% of our views and subscribers directly. So we really appreciate it.
That means a lot.
Yeah, man.
That means a lot, Matt, because I remember when this all started, when our conversation started, and it wasn't a thought until we put it out there, and look what it became, man. Like, that's awesome. That is awesome. I hope Slots Fan gets to 70 million subscribers and shit, and you're on your own yacht and stuff, Matt. Just invite me on it. That's all I ask.
And maybe one other quick plug. Thank you, John. It's honestly, like, in large part due to your support and your participation in the project. But I also want to plug your podcast, because you're doing an audio podcast now, right, on Spotify? I am. So it's not officially started yet. So I'm going to be doing exactly what you're doing, Matt, except everything that I was doing with Slots Fan was my goal was to get Slots Fan out there as much as possible. And my goal was the person that's right next to me, which is you right now, to get them out there as much as possible, because, you know, as big as we may seem and certain numbers and all that stuff, I don't walk outside my house and people are recognizing me. And that's when you realize, you know, as much of a community as we have, how small we are in the YouTube world. So I wanted to take that and make everybody that I knew personally popular. And then by doing this, you know, introducing myself to other channels that I didn't know existed, you know, who were watching me, you know, prior to becoming their own channels. I loved hearing all their stories. Now I'm going to get more on a personal level. Obviously, I'll plug whomever it may be and whatever, but I want to talk about real life stuff. Like, I'm sitting here busting chops with you. You know, I don't have to sit here, you know, and go down a list like, hey, man, tell me how you got started. Hey, man, you know, tell me. No, let's talk in BS. What did you see this past weekend? We got football season coming up, too, so I got a lot to talk about, you know, as far as that goes. And just roll with it, Matt. And sure enough, hopefully it turns into something, you know, outside of the community where I'm interviewing, you know, popular people across the globe. Who the hell knows, right? Like, let's just another avenue and road that opened up, you know, thanks to, you know, Slots Fan and diving into that and just, you know, building my confidence that I don't know I have, man, unless someone like you tells me, you know. Well, let me tell you, man, you're a big talent, and talking is one of your superpowers. And I wish you the best of luck, but I don't think you need it. If you follow through with what you're saying, I think it's going to be a big success. So today on this episode, we've got something really exciting to talk about. You just made a big announcement on your channel. I want to tell everybody the broad strokes of what that is. Then I'm going to hit you with our 20 question rapid fire interview, which I'm so excited to get your answers to all our questions that we ask lots of different influencers. And then after, I hope people will stick around, because we're going to go into even more detail about this big announcement that you're making. So why don't we start there? Everyone can see the video that is on your channel, but tell us what's the big announcement and why you're so excited about this.
Okay, so let's talk about it. It is called the World Tournament of Slots, Matt. And I'm not sure if people have heard about this yet as a whole, because I got a lot to say about it. Okay, so the World Tournament of Slots is allowing me to give away one seat, a 1 in 500 chance at $1 million in cash, along with 20 other prizes. And I now have like an opportunity to make somebody a millionaire. I never had that opportunity in my life before, Matt. So like, this is something I'm running with. It is MGM Slots Live is the app that I'm currently playing. It's free to download. It's free to play. Play it all the time. You don't have to buy a damn thing. I promise you. And all you have to do is on these videos that I'm releasing, these long form videos and these shorts, is comment in the section below what your favorite game is on the app, what you love about the app, whatever, as long as it has to do with the app and the World Tournament of Slots. And now you are going to enter, this big bucket of names that I am going to pick from. I'm going to pick one name out of that hat, and it's going to go, hey, you are staying at the Atlantis in the Bahamas for free this entire trip, and you are going to have a 1 in 500 chance at $1 million. Matt, if I said to you, you had a 1 in 500 chance at anything that was over $1 million, aren't you putting those odds and probabilities and statistics together and going, whoa, this is a big time thing? Now, stop before you say anything, Matt. On top of that, let's just say, you don't get a seat, you don't get picked. The app, the World Tournament of Slots is also going to pick people as well. So you may still qualify for this. And if that all, doesn't happen, you play the app for free. You can get real world rewards, man, especially MGM. Like, we know that MGM has 17, don't check the number. I don't know. Maybe I'm right. 17 properties across. I use it. I'm going to Biloxi in a week, man. That's how I'm staying there, is MGM. So I wish I knew about this app prior. I'd be playing it like crazy, trying to get even more, rewards and credit and all this fun stuff. I'm having too much of a good time right now, Matt. I got to take it down a notch. Like you said.
I think it's awesome because I feel the same way. And like we talk forever, just FYI for everybody. John's giving away a seat on NJ Slot Guy YouTube channel. Gamble Smart's giving away a seat. Casino Kelly, The Good Life 88, and Slot Hopper. So just
all of them are giving away their own
seats. Yeah, and
don't think it's all combined. Yeah, they're giving away their own too. So you better be commenting on mine.
Yeah.
And them, except Gamble Smarts. Don't comment on theirs. Comment on mine, not Gamble Smart. Everybody else you comment on. Shout out to all the creators involved with this too. Obviously, as you know, I have personal relationships with all of them, and I'm pretty sure that I have interviewed every single one of them for Slots Fan.
Yeah,
right?
I think so.
Am I right on that?
So.
Yeah. All great interviews too. All great people. All fantastic creators that all know what they're doing way more than I do. And, I'm excited because not only it's not just for me. I'm not just the only person. They are doing it as well. It's even more of a celebration, man. This has become like a team thing now. Like, obviously I'm going to be rooting the person I pick on, more than anybody, but I'm going to be rooting their people on too. Like, this is crazy, man. This is something that has never come across, my plate before. And this is incredible. So,
yeah, I'm right there with you. And like, I was just laughing because when you talk about something that you legitimately like a lot, it's like, it sounds like you're promoting it because of other reasons, but like, honestly, this app's so cool. You can play it for free and like get comped hotel rooms and go.
Yeah.
Like, it's super easy. So people should really check it out regardless of all this. But to recap, the World Tournament of Slots is in October. There's 500 entrants. So while you and the other influencers are giving away one trip each, overall 500 trips are being given away across all of the MyVIP apps, and each of them gives you the chance to earn entries into these giveaways for free by playing the games. So 500 people will all bring a +1. So that's 1,000 slots fans, slots people all getting together at Atlantis. Not only is there this huge tournament, like you said, with $1 million cash prize, but there's going to be parties. There's going to be tons of fun hangouts. It's going to be really cool. So I agree with you. And I also get excited when I talk about it, but it's totally real. Things in this world can seem too good to be true, but this is a legit company. It's hooked up with BetMGM. Like you said, the parent company Play Studios is an American company, and they're publicly listed. It's a really, really awesome group of apps and a really great opportunity for everybody. But I would like to get into some of the details about why this is so special, what it means to you to potentially definitely give away a trip, but potentially see one of your fans win $1 million or another big prize. Before we get to that, I want to hit you with this 20 questions rapid fire interview that we've been doing with influencers. And I've been looking forward to doing it with you because you've got awesome reactions and great off the cuff answers. So if you're ready, I'd love to get into that right now.
Matt, when I tell you, I couldn't be more ready. And disclaimer, I have not seen these questions. This isn't scripted. Matt didn't send me a whole thing going, hey, answer this way, which is what I love about this. This is the one thing that I love about everything that most of we are as a community. I want to say 90% is everything is real and it's reality. So like, that's what makes it so genuine, man. So hit me.
Okay. One caveat. Try to keep your answers to like one word or very short answers. If there's anything that really jumps out at us here, we can always talk in a bit more detail after the rapid fire. We want to keep it fast and don't be afraid to give, emotional, physical reactions too.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Go.
They're not hard questions. Question number 1, John. Your favorite slot of all time?
My favorite slot of all time is triple double diamond.
Question 2, the most overrated slot of all time?
Dancing drums.
Number 3, best destination casino resort?
Atlantis in Bahamas. Like that? Yeah, baby.
Yeah,
Hit me. Go.
Best loyalty program?
MGM.
That's the most common answer of everyone that we've asked.
It's second to none, man. Unless I mean, again, I'm not out there too much either, but I would love to see the comparisons to others. All the fucking cards I have doesn't compare. So MGM it is.
Yeah. Number 5, best slot game developer?
Damn. Light and Wonder.
Number 6, your favorite slot influencer?
Oh man, dude, not cool. Not cool, man. The big payback.
Nice. Solid answer.
That's messed up, man. That's messed up. That's messed up.
This is an easier one. This is question 7. Classic 3 reels or new video slots?
New video slots.
That was a bit painful to say.
Nobody. Yeah, only because that's how I started. Most of my audience are old school lovers, but come on, man. Like I there's nothing I enjoy more than the newer games and chasing majors and minis and maxis and ultras. Now they're coming up with every friggin' adjective that they can. You see the new Huff and Puff. They had to make the screen bigger so they can fit more adjectives up there. Super, ultra, rare. How many friggin' words are there for an amazing thing? I'm getting mega now, and it means nothing. It's lower than the mini. Like, what is happening?
At least you don't really have to choose in real life. You can go back and forth. It's nice to take a break, and like the 3 reels sure are fun in their own way. Like after all the craziness of video slots.
Yeah.
Okay. Question 8: high volatility or low volatility games?
Oh man, that's messed up. You know, a lot like probably low volatility because that's biased because of the channel, though. You know what I mean? I just want I want the best possible entertainment for my people, and spinning dead spins isn't really fun. I mean, as much as that high volatility could give me a super ultra mega rare or whatever the hell it is, I would like to keep it consistent and have maybe a possible win every other spin, 5 spins.
I hear that.
Low.
It's crazy how volatile these new games. Some of them.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Next question: hold and win or traditional free spins bonus?
Free spin bonus.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that.
They're both good. Question 10: most common question that you get asked in chat or in the comment section?
Damn. Hang on a second. I know you said rapid fire, but I gotta. My people are nuts, Matt. I can't say half of the stuff I want.
Or you could say most memorable. What's the zaniest thing you ever heard in this chat?
No, dude. They're all. Go to my live
cool.
streams. They're mayhem. They set records every time with what these people say. They are absolutely nuts. What is the most frequent question I get? Ready? Honestly, it simple one, but ready? Where are you? And you have to remember. The comedy behind that, Matt, is I announce where I am at the beginning of every single video that I do.
Who are you?
However,
what are you doing?
Yeah. Where are you? My opening line is, "Hey guys, Jay Slocka here from Foxwoods Resort Casino," and the comments, "Where are you?"
Maybe they mean, where are you now? Where are you now when you're reading?
That's true. That's true. You might be right. Where are you? Yeah. Where are you is the number one most frequent question I get asked. Yes.
Hey, every comment's a good comment if you're a YouTuber.
That's right. You're right.
Okay, next question. Most common casino myth people try to convince you is true.
Oh, you know I hate these things, right? Oh, yeah. What's the one people? Playing without a card seems to be like the one I hear the most is, oh, when I don't play with my card, shut up.
It's crazy.
Shut up. It's Matt. It's bad. It's bad. I'm very thankful that I started a channel because, any stuff that I had going on in my head that I thought was, is completely shattered. Shattered dreams, shattered hopes and dreams.
Definitely a common one. Okay, next question. Most annoying slot player behavior in the casino.
Come on, man. Those are the slappers, man. The slappers. They're the worst. The poker slappers. They count the same. They're all the same people.
Like the screen hitters.
Stop touching the machine. Stop touching the machine. Hit the damn spin button and go like this, right? Just go like this. There's nothing to touch. There's nothing for you to absolutely think that you can manipulate this machine by touching it is wild to me. And maybe that part of my brain doesn't exist. Yes, Matt. They think if they go like this, that the damn ball's gonna land. Do you know why? It's that confirmation bias you and I talked about. Because like the times that they did do it, it landed. So they're like, here it is.
So is it like a fast stopping technique? Is that what they're talking about?
Yeah, they're all the same. They're all the same. If fast stoppers, pokers, and slappers, the ones that slap the screen, Matt. It should be assault. They slap the screen. They should make. How about this, slot manufacturers? And I want a piece of this. Whatever one it is, especially if it's Light and Wonder, because they shouted you guys out. Create the glass a little bit thinner on the machine. You make millions of dollars. Millions of dollars.
You break the glass. You pay for it. It's pretty expensive.
Yes. Not good.
Okay. Good answer. Next one. This is a bit longer. Which is worse, playing for a long time and getting nothing, or hitting a bonus and getting nothing back?
Hitting a bonus and getting nothing back because of the expectation buildup for it, especially with these newer machines nowadays, Matt, when like remember when Top Dollar lands and Wheel of Fortune, it's bang, right? Like these are like, oh, nothing, oh, nothing, oh, nothing. What do you do? So when you finally do, in fact, get that bonus, you're like, oh, yeah, that's the greatest thing ever. No, it's not, because most of those bonuses stink. They stink, Matt.
I have to agree with you on that one. I think it's the most painful thing, especially when you've been playing for a while to get it. It's rough.
Yeah.
Okay, this is another more complicated one. This is a would you rather. Would you rather become a huge slots YouTube star, but have absolutely terrible luck on slots all the time? Or never get another viewer subscriber, but run like God every time you play slots?
Oh, man. You're making people choose. I'm going to tell you something right now, slot influencers. If you chose that second one, you are a greedy son of a bitch. And I bet you it was Dave from Gamble Smart that probably picked that one too. If he got asked that's son of a gun. I will choose option A. Option one is where I would choose because I am lucky enough to hold the entertainment all inside, and it's not the machine, so I can make a losing session absolutely fun for the viewer. So I will take option one, and also because I'm not a greedy SOB like some of these influencers that are going to answer option two.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. Yeah. When you hit big, whatever that means for you and your bankroll, how much are you putting back into the machines that day?
So are we going off of real life that has happened, or are we doing like this is a thought process? Matt,
maybe real life is more telling of your real behavior. Yeah.
Oh, Matt, when I have absolutely left casinos before with stacks of papers and down money. And it stinks. It's the worst. So I'm going to go with most likely, unless they hit the friggin' mega bucks, there's a pretty good shot that I'm giving at least 25% of this back, degenerate.
Hey, it's fun to take a shot when you win big.
Damn right. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky, damn it. Go.
This is question 16. Tipping on big wins, yes or no? And if yes, how much?
I do because I'm a sucker for staff. I'm very mixed on this. On like, if I was going to give somebody my opinion, obviously you hit for $10,000, you want to hand everybody money. And I will tell you, obviously I've done that before. And dude, I start flipping hundreds out. Like it's My Blue Heaven with Steve Martin. Dude, I start handing everybody money. Everybody, three, of course they bring 3 security guards, right? Because all of the cameras up there can't say well enough. So they're all getting 100. They've given it back to me before too, I think, at a couple places. Everybody, every attendant that's there, not just the one paying me, every attendant, the attendant over there is getting 100. The tipper server's getting $100. The waitress getting 100. Everybody's getting $100. Now, if I hit massive, which I 50 something before, but like if I hit like six figures, Matt, I may go a little bananas, and start handing out $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. But my stance on this is very weird because, I mean, if you really want to break it down, right? Somebody is going to a machine and going like this, and the money's coming out to them, and they're walking it over to me. Now, I'm big on service and restaurants and waitresses and all that stuff. And this is not a shot at any, slot attendant. I know people that were slot attendants too, but like, I don't know, man. It's not really like a necessity. So like somebody hits for 10 grand and they, you get $100 out of it, maybe, or 20 or 50. You can't get mad, man. Like you can't. Yeah. You can't, because we don't get shit back when we lose. You know what I mean? I don't have the attendants going, hey, man.
Like you're really winning, and you're not like up or anything overall.
Listen, if these attendants were doing a lot more for that fact, but it's like all you did was your job,
But end of the day. It sounds like you're doing it because you're generous and you know that you can do something nice and you're going to help somebody, and that maybe makes you feel good as well.
Yes. Yes. So. I love helping people out. I know that that's going to make their day. It'll probably be one of the, the bigger tips that they would receive that day too. They will remember me by name next time I go there. It all goes in one. But, for the normal patron that's there, losing their money and stuff like that, or they haven't hit big before or something like that, they might not know, and if they didn't tip, I wouldn't judge them. I'd just be like, it is what it is. I mean,
twice as much in the last
month, this is a weird thing. Like, this isn't the restaurant business. This isn't somebody, running around from table to table trying to remember orders. Like, that's a lot, man. And those people should be taken care of. This is not the same thing. You don't have to remember my jackpot and their jackpot and their jackpot. A computer and everything is doing it for you. Again, no shot at any slot attendant. I'm just saying, you can't get mad as a slot attendant if you don't get paid. Here's another one for you, Matt. Let's do 20 questions on you real quick. If I hit 25 jackpots in a night, but like the normal shit, 1,200 to, $3,000, let's say, should I be tipping these people $20 every time?
I mean, if there was an option,
isn't that crazy?
Yeah. I mean, they don't give you an option except to have someone walk over and do it for you. So no, I hear you. Tipping in general is an interesting topic that everyone has an opinion about, but okay. Let's put a pin in it there and move on to the next one. Question 17, free play or room and food comps?
Room and food comps, because I'm a degenerate.
All right. I like room and food comps. Next question. One thing you learned throughout your time as a slots influencer that you wished you had known sooner?
Oh, man. Wish I had known sooner. How much these slot machines are there to take your absolute last dollar, and everybody that's there. That's what, Matt, because I really I was, again, man, I was one of those oh, that guy just put 1,000 in. He didn't hit. I got to sit down. I wish I knew that stuff sooner. It took me just absolutely getting bashed through all of these videos that I've made, to come to my realizations of, hey, there's nothing to this, this is I'm on the wrong side. I need a casino. I need a casino, Matt.
You'd be a great
basically
casino.
That, yeah.
If you owned a casino, man, it would be great. It would be paradise.
I would be Matt, I would sleep 2 hours a night and I would be flying around that casino, flying around it. You thought Ace Rothstein was bad at casino. I'd be standing there. He's got all I would be on the floor going friggin' crazy. I'd be throwing dice for people and shit, I'd be fun. It would be fun. And then somebody would probably assassinate me, but that is what it is. That's circle life. God.
Sounds like a movie plot. Okay. Last question. Biggest win of all time?
52,000 and on stupid Buffalo machine that I hate playing, actually. And now what's good about that is there was 3 seats. Boom. And Again, not superstitious guy. It's always got to be the left. So I'm just like staring at them. And like, obviously I always play with the advantage play stuff. I'm talking like what the major is. That whole number's bullshit on there. Like, I know that adds to it and stuff, but like that number's bullshit. It's going to hit it. We could hit it 125 as quick as I hit it 1192. So, I was just playing, and I go, I'll sit in the middle. Nobody's here. That's it. That's all it took, Matt. If I would have chose right, if I would have chose left, if I didn't spin the exact way I did, if I didn't hit, ready? When I hit that whole jackpot, I was waiting to get paid. It took them like 6 hours because it's got to confuse them. Probably they're looking into my whole social security number. I went and played double top dollar for 30 spin and hit the 1,000 credits. First time in my life.
That's so sick,
that was a double banger. I hit a major the night before on a maxed out major the night before on Panda Magic. Boom. So
when
it was
did
like
this happen?
January 2024.
Oh wow, that's pretty recent.
That is why my CPA still hasn't done my taxes yet this year, and it's on extension.
Write some more stuff off.
Well, Matt, because I'm usually very conservative, especially if I hit big, I get taxes out, all that shit. Because it was January, and I go, I'm not taking any taxes out. I'm going to lose this back. You know what I mean? Like, that was my thought process of that. So my account's having a little good time, I think, right now.
You must have felt like you're on top of the world when you have a run like that, though.
I never expect it to fall. And because I hit that major last night, the night before, I was just like, I wasn't trying to chase anything. The way it happened, how quick it was, bop, bop, boom. You hear, I might have cut her out. The waitress screams behind me. That waitress is cool with me because I take care of her. Back to tipping. Yeah. Right? Know her. Nikki. Shout out to Nikki at the Hard Rock. And you hear her scream. I was like, holy shit, it happened, so you don't hear a reaction from me. It's like delayed. And I'm like, holy shit, I went like that. And then it was, I lit up the whole place. I sprinted out of Atlantic City and went right the hell home because I didn't feel like getting stabbed that day either, because I was the only person in the high limit room when that happened. It's 7:00 in the morning sort of thing, 52,000 and some change, man, on Buffalo. I don't know the difference between Buffalo Cash, Thunder, Link, holy shit. The one where you need 8, where the arrows, you get the arrows, the lightning, with the holding, that one, whatever the hell it is. Buffalo Link.
That's so cool, man.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Cool stuff, man. Thank you. I wish I could do it again.
I'm sure you will. I think I asked you in another interview how many spins you thought you ever had.
Oh, that was a great question, man. What a question to ask, right? Because like did you?
I did some rough math and it's definitely in the millions. Definitely.
Yeah, it's gotta be right.
I mean, like I did it based on average session spins. Even if you're only putting in 1,000 spins in a session, how many days do you play in a year? 2, 3.
As a creator,
200 days be 200,000 spins. A year. How many years have you been playing slots? And that's probably low. Like you're probably spinning more than 1,000 spins in session. So anyway, it's in the millions. It's got to be.
Matt, you can figure this out. Not lifetime, but you could say, hey man, since you started a channel, how many spins do you think you took? Dude, I don't edit my videos. I don't cut them. You can go watch 1,300 videos and get those and get that number. You can get that number, man. And yes, there are some sessions that have been tossed, but we don't have to add those up because the bulk is there. Like 98%. We can get a real number on this.
Yeah, my ChatGPT agent to do that for me. I don't have the time.
You can do that? Can they do that?
Oh, yeah, it's crazy.
No way. Can you find that out for me? I really want to know now, man.
I'll try.
It's in the millions. It's got 8 figures. What did I say? 8 figures last time, I think, right?
I mean, yeah, maybe. You've been playing for a long time, though, right?
6 years, 7, 8.
Yeah.
2015, 18, 7. 7 years this August. Oh my God. 8, 18, 18 is the day I started.
Amazing.
You can't. Is it a palindrome? 81818. Yeah, it's a palindrome.
You're gonna win your next grand. You're not superstitious. No.
We both know that's bullshit. You lie to me, Matt.
Okay, well, thank you for participating in that. That was a lot of fun. I love hearing all the answers, especially like asking these questions, the same questions to different influencers. It's really cool to hear different opinions on stuff. So,
yeah, of course.
One thing that jumped out at me during that part of the interview was you described how you used to think before you learned. It was the question that was, what do you wish you one thing you learned that you wish you had known sooner. You kind of described yourself briefly back then as believing a lot of this stuff that people put out there. You go to casinos and it's like rampant. You mentioned players card stuff, right? There's a million examples. Yeah. Are there any other things that you can remember really believing in that you eventually learned weren't true, and that maybe other people are maybe even watching the show might still believe in?
Yeah, hot machine, cold machine. It's all BS. I was convinced of that. I was convinced of the whole, oh my God, I watched this guy put 1,000 in. He didn't hit a thing. I got to go sit down. Or the vice of that, of, oh man, I got to get up and go. And then you come back down and the person hit on that. That was mine. That whole thing, I think, is the most realistic one outside of the card. I still can't believe that's a thing. But yeah, the card. But I did too, Matt, because of the couple times that I didn't play with my card and I hit a jackpot. I was like, whoa, what the hell is this? I knew it. It's not my card. And then, I don't remember the second time that happened, though, which is weird, obviously, confirmation bias. That's really the bulk of it. There is some wild stuff nowadays out there that I can't even comprehend. Like it doesn't even go into my brain as a thought because of how ridiculous it is. And I hate that people, actually think that it's true. It's good to believe in something. Yes, having a lucky charm, is different. I feel like that's a real different thing. That's a total different aspect of it. Like you're bringing this thing, to bring you, that's fine. There's nothing, as long as at the end of the day, you do know that that's BS, but like, you're kind of like, it's my lucky charm. It's my, my dog foot or whatever to help people bring the charms and shit. I've seen people blessing machines. Man, I see people cover it. They cover it.
Okay.
They cover it and they go like this, like over the top dollar symbol where it would come out,
Kind of like an extra little sweat. Kind of fun, like the reveal.
That's true. I mean, 2 seconds after it comes out, the thing goes off, though. Okay, all right, maybe not. Yeah,
they're doing
that's a little surprise.
Superstitious reason, maybe.
Yeah, I guess that is a little surprise thing. But yeah, stop the whole stop thing now. People think that you can stop the machine.
Did you ever think that yourself?
That wasn't a thing. Hold and spin didn't exist when I started playing slot machines. Yeah, everything was double diamond and quick hits and triple diamonds. There was no drums. Thank God there was no drums back then. Now there's drums everywhere, man. I can't get them out of my... There's drums everywhere. And it always gives the damn mini... I'm sick of the friggin' drums. I'm sick of them. I can't stand them when I see them. I'm starting to get mad at Huff and Puff. I'm starting to have something. That's right. You know what? Take back my Light and Wonder. I take back the Light and Wonder one. The question now. Screw them.
Because of Huff and
Screw
Puff.
them. They've been, yeah. Oh.
I have another question that just popped into my mind. We'll add it. Have you ever, or do you, or have you had slot machine dreams? Like, do you dream about slot machines?
I definitely have before. I definitely have before, but not like I hit $1 million in my dream. I hit mega bucks. No, it's like moment again. Like I'm downstairs recording and like Tim's over there and like Randy's over there, like one of those like feverish dreams sort of thing, but never like hitting. Look at that. I can't even hit jackpots in my friggin' dreams. Can you imagine what a sad mind lives in this head? And I can't have like a dream where I hit mega bucks or like the top prize on triple double diamond. Yeah. What the hell is that? How haven't I dreamed of it? It's my life. 1,300, 1,400 videos.
You don't want to do that, though. Then you wake up and it's not true, and you have that terrible moment of realization that you were dreaming.
I guess that's a good point. I didn't look at it that way.
I used to play poker all the time, and I would keep having these dreams where I was in some weird poker game, just like winning all the time and having a mountain of chips. And then at some point in the dream, I would realize that like none of it made any sense, and it wasn't real. Yeah.
You know what we should do at G2E, whoever has the nicest room, we should get 8 of us and play fucking poker for 3 hours.
Sure. Yeah. Might be able to get a private table in the poker room at the Venetian.
You might?
Yeah, sure. For like a low stakes cash game. Sure.
It's good. Slots Fan Poker Championship tournament or whatever. Like a celebrity poker tournament, except we're all low D-list celebrities, but it's all fun because we all know each other. That'd be fun, man. But let's wait. But let's bring somebody to the table that none of us like. Make it a little interesting.
Yeah, like rounders.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Okay. That was a lot of fun, man. Thank you for all the answers. I wanted to circle back and talk a bit more about this World Tournament of Slots event and opportunity. And one of the biggest things that came up for me, like we mentioned the other influencers that are doing this, I've known most of you guys for a while, and I've seen firsthand how much you care about your audience. They're the reason that you have a channel, but it's like, it's a real, like sincere caring that I've seen from you. And I think for you, this is even more the case. You've seen, I know your audience is localized a lot on the East Coast. They're a really passionate group of people. What does it mean for you to like have the chance to give away this opportunity? The trip's going to be an absolute blast for anybody in October that gets to get out of that part of the country to the Bahamas is going to be amazing, but potentially win life-changing money. Like, what does that whole thing mean to you? And you'd mentioned that this was kind of a new thing for you. You hadn't done a lot of giveaways, definitely not of this size. So
no,
what's it like?
This is probably going to be one of the most rewarding things that I would ever do. And if somebody hits that million, forget about it, Matt. Like there's not going to be much in my life that can top that. So just to put, like a banner on that, it's like, I love my audience so much. I wish I did more. There are a couple things that I've done, over the 6 years, but it's a handful, which, makes it special. But like, I wish I could give more to my audience. Like, I don't even charge memberships and stuff like that, because I don't want people paying, for anything that has to do with me, because I don't want to ever cost my audience $1. And I know I have. They've bought merchandise, they've watched my videos, they sign up for memberships when I don't even offer them anything, because stupid Facebook needs to have it up there for some reason, so I got to pay 99 cents a month or whatever. I wish people didn't send me superstars and super chats and stuff like that, because I just want to give back to them to show my support. So to be able to not only, give them a 4-day trip in paradise. I've given away comp rooms before, once or twice, to these little, casinos. Not a paradise trip in the Atlantis. You don't have to qualify, for the $1 million. That's enough, And I'm also bringing to life this MGM Slots Live app. So it's going to continue for them. If they don't win a seat, if they don't get picked to go to the Bahamas and all that stuff, I can introduce somebody to this app and they can get those real world rewards when they go to Vegas. They get a little extra off the top thanks to me. That is rewarding. That is awesome. So to make somebody a millionaire, Matt, I can't describe it, A, because it hasn't happened, and B, I've never had something of that caliber ever come across my plate before. So I'm excited to see what that's like,
I think we talked about it before in the show, but people can enter your giveaway by going to your YouTube channel and finding the video that you released explaining the giveaway, and then use NJ Slot Guy's link in that video description. It's a unique link that you have to use to download MGM Live Slots, play the games for free, and then go back and comment with your favorite game on that video to enter the giveaway. And then at the end of the month, John's going to choose one of the commenters, and they're going to receive this trip. It's a trip for you and a +1, 5 days, 4 nights at Atlantis. I think $1,000 in flight credits, plus an entry into the World Tournament of Slots. Like we said, 1 in 500 chance to win $1 million cash, top 20 spots pay. And overall, it's going to be just a sick time. Like, we're going to have a blast. So if you get to do, when you do that, when you choose the commenter, and it's going to be randomly chosen, of course, but if you see one of your longtime friends name pop up, what's that going to feel like?
I can't imagine. Probably like when I coach these kids and we win like the Super Bowl and stuff like that, or some kid gets, picked to go to a D1 college. Like those are the feelings. Like, those are some of the best feelings outside of, the stuff I do with my kids. So it's like, this will be top. Like, this will be the story I would tell moving forward. What's one of your, best life experiences? It would be the fact that I gifted somebody, a seat to Atlantis, Bahamas. They were in this World Tournament Slots and they won $1 million from it. Like, that is a sick story to tell. And just the life-changing portion of it is changing another life in the littlest way on a daily basis, weekly basis, whatever, is so rewarding. Imagine changing a life in a big way because of something like this, because I wish I had the money like that to give out. I wish I was Mr. Beast. He's a lucky SOB that I didn't figure out that stuff first, because dude, I would be handing money out. I really would. I would be handing money out because I know how it can make a change, when it comes to life and how hard life is, and, so on and so on. It's not all hugs and rainbows and friggin' lollipops. So I would love to help out in a way. And this is one of the biggest ever, and on top of it, like I said, Matt, if you don't win the prize, if you do get selected, which, by the way, I'm not just going to random, so there's no bias because this person comments on my channel more. When anybody think there's bias, I will come up with a way way, either, like I said, picking the old school like this and have all the names, the YouTube names on there, or I could always do like a random, generator pick. It'll be something like that, guys. I'm not just going to look at your comments and go, oh, hey, Jimmy, because somebody's going, oh, that's the one that comments on your channel all the time. That's why you picked them. We're completely fair. We are on a fair,
random choice.
Fair ship here.
Yeah. Man, that's so cool. I know you have so many passionate fans that people are going to want to get involved with this. We're going to do our best to get the word out about it. And I know how much it means to all you guys. And I think it's going to be really exciting. It's going to be so crazy to see this go down. Is. So
I can't wait, man. Late October 22nd to October 26th.
Is that right?
I believe so. That is when the World Tournament of Slots is at the Atlantis in Bahamas. Please double check me, see if I'm right.
We'll just dub you in with your voice. Like it'll just do a voiceover with the other dates if it wasn't the right one.
Yeah. It doesn't match what I'm saying. I love that. That's pure comedy too and stuff like that. I love that.
That's so cool, man. Well, I'm also really excited about this. We're going to be promoting it, like I said, and I just wish you the best of luck with this campaign. But in general, the last time we talked, we covered the whole story of what you've been through in the last, 8 months or however long it's been. To see you back and doing all this stuff, and it's our total privilege to be able to do it with you. I'm just so happy for you, man, that it all worked out and that you're able to continue bringing a lot of like joy to people's lives on an ongoing basis. And this campaign is such a cool example of that.
Yeah, I can't wait to give back, man. That's my biggest thing. I'll be rooting this person on more than ever. This is going to be just a great thing. And again, like I know in the back of my head, even after all this stuff is over, like I introduced this app to people and I'm hoping that it helps them, in their casino journeys, for the rest of their life. And I hope they spread the word. And I hope all of that happened just because I decided to do whatever. That's rewarding in itself. So the $1 million would be a huge plus a million, plus a million.
It might have been Kelly or someone else we spoke to about this, but they described how usually, you don't find slot tournaments like this even at casinos. But that said, the slot tournaments you do find are usually invite only. They're usually for high rollers. It's not like your average everyday rec players getting into it. And it seems so cool that this one is like, it's free to play. The people that win their way there, they're not all going to be high rollers or anything like that. And I picture in my mind, like, maybe a couple, maybe some parents, maybe, likely people that can't afford to go to Atlantis, which is like most of us probably if we have to pay our own way. Getting a chance to just experience the trip together, and like the anticipation and excitement of potentially winning big, but also just the once in a lifetime experience of being able to go somewhere like this with someone that you really care about and then party with, literally 1,000 other slots players. It's going to be so fun, man.
Yeah, like-minded people that are there for the same reason, and a couple sprinkled in. It's always a good time at the casino, right? Because you have that camaraderie, you have that. We're both here. There's the chemistry already. This is even more of and it's in paradise, and it's you're in the World Tournament of Slots. Hey, I wonder if I could, because I play on the app, if I could get picked, maybe I'll pick and I'll get a seat. Imagine that, Matt, and I win. They're gonna think the whole thing.
You're not allowed to, John. You're not allowed to play.
Oh man, that's not cool.
I don't think so. Maybe that's not true. I don't think so. I don't think you can.
My other alias says, hey, that's what you don't know. Who's going to win?
NY.
Luna. Luna's going to win. She's going to sign up. Look at her, lazy. But I'm excited, Matt. I can't even describe what this would feel like to really, like you said too. See, I didn't think about that stuff either that you sprinkled in. You're making that Sunday I was talking about again, like somebody that would have never went maybe in their life. They would have never went, and all of a sudden they are because of this, and that just adds to it, and they get the $1 million. Oh my God, man! Like it's awesome. It's great, Matt. I can't.
People can. You might have seen it already because in your videos, but there's footage from last year's. This is the second time they've ever done the World Tournament of Slots. There's footage on the MyVIP channels, like on Instagram and YouTube and stuff, where you can see what it was like last year, and it's wild. Yeah. Like it's the lady that wins $1 million is like, it really means something to people. So we're excited to participate in this. John, I'm so excited for everything that you got coming up. Thank you so much again for your time. And it was such a pleasure to get to talk to you again so quickly. So we'll be in touch, and I can't wait to see where this campaign goes.
You got it, man. Thank you, Matt, for everything. I really appreciate you.